Hello and welcome, my legendary Reefs. So, last we left off somewhere around the bear. What's the problem? Oh, I forgot to start the overlay. Whoopsie, my bad. Okay, let me have a quick check. We were at some requests, right? At one request only. Speaking to Ren. Left. There you have the left. Okay, let's speak to Ren then. Where's Ren then? Ren's outside then. Then let's go to Ren. Yes, I am heading outside the village. Yeah, Mylands, he should probably be there. If he's not there, we follow the quest marker. The girl who set out earlier must have been eating some of Beanie's potato mochi. I could still smell them on her. I mean, potatoes do smell, but you shouldn't smell them after somebody ate them. Potatoes don't really have a strong smell.
I find it more worrisome that he smelled her.
It's like an elephant smelling a shark's socks, huh? Only a few chosen people get that joke. That reminds me, I've seen Mistress Calaba riding around on that Ursaluna she surfs, digging for treasure in the ground. I wonder if Ursaluna uses his sense of smell to suss. Is he an imposter? Out where treasure might be. Are jokes about Among Us outdated? I don't care about outdated jokes. I don't care about being able to talk right as well. Apparently. Ursaluna now knows Arceus' scent. Follow the blue signals to find her. I mean, I don't know how good bears can smell actually, but the thing is, like a dog would probably be able to pick up potato smell that you would have on you, but a human nose? Nah. There's Ren. Captain Ciso has set me to all sorts of training, but I don't feel like I'm really improving at all. So I came here to train with my partner, Pachirisu. But I simply can't seem to figure out any winning strategy to use with Pachirisu. I wonder if that is a nod to that one guy that won that World Championship or something with only a Pachirisu. I'm not really following that much, but he had a Pachirisu that was kind of awesome. They even distributed the Pachirisu with the same moves that his used and stuff like that. I've heard tales about you though, and your strength in battle. Could I ask you to show me how a Pokemon like Pachirisu can truly shine in battle? I mean, you could, I don't know, polish it to make it shine? I want to see you battle with a single Pachirisu. No more. And no other Pokemon. If you think you can show me how it's done, I'll be waiting. Do we have a Pachirisu actually? I don't know. I do know that when I did this quest in my private one, I actually used an Alpha Pachirisu, which was pretty fun. So everything has to go out so we can add a Pachirisu. Oh yeah, let's go with the 36 one. That's not the right one. 34 one in that case. Why can't I move multiple? That's so stupid. Let's see how this will go. I hate that you have to empty your party. Why not just make me choose a Pokemon from my pasture the right one, the Pachirisu one, and then I battle with that and don't have to edit my party at all. Just for one quest, you know. Ready to show me what Pachirisu can do? Let's see it battle against the mighty Ursaring. Not against that Pachirisu? Oh, okay. Ha! That's the spirit. Now follow me. I mean, it has a target circle on its belly. My Pachirisu sunk into the ground! Becoming ground type now. Is that how Diglets are made? Are Diglets actually Pachirisu? Well, I guess we go with Spark. Maybe we have luck and it paralyzes? No. Bulldoze is a bit bad. But I think strong style Spark should finish this off now. Bang. That did not suffice, but it is paralyzed, so I'm dead now. Yeah. That did not work out quite well. Seems like this is one challenge that will require methods beyond the ordinary. If you can figure, yeah, sure. Wait a minute.
What?
We actually have only a fainted Pokemon with us.
Whoopsie.
That shouldn't be possible, so... Wait, is it possible in this game? Because, I mean, you can walk around fine, right?
I'm not sure.
Do you...
Probably. In this case.
I actually just realized I never lost due to not having Pokemon anymore. It was always just from being too high up or Pokemon attacking me on the field. We'll try that again, and after that I go back to the village actually. Because we have to make take a photo. Or do we do that a bit later? Watch and learn. I mean, he was acting 2 times in a row anyway, so... Maybe if I start off with a strong style Spark. As long as he doesn't do 2 bulldoze in a row, we'll be fine. Play rough, okay. Well... Okay, we lucked out. And another Spark, that should do it. So the way to fight with the Pachirisu is just brute force it until you're lucky enough to win. Wait, no. That's not really it. But I haven't used the Pachirisu on my team in this one, so why would I have one? I don't want to train one just for this little side quest. Astonishing! That really was amazing! You defeated an Ursaring with a Pachirisu. And your Pachirisu was so pumped up and eager for battle, it looked like it was fearless. You directed Pachirisu with such aplomb in battle. It was clear how well you understood it. I guess all the work you Survey Corps members put into learning our Pokemon does pay off. But we won't be outdone. We work hard to reach that same level of understanding. Pachi! Can you do it, Pachi? That sounded good. Okay. Back to our normal team then. I want to see my Pokemon. I want to have a team. I want to be a Pokemon. No, wait. I don't want to be a Pokemon. What are you saying? Okay. Just because we probably... I know we catch three Pokemon. We were in the village before. Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
We caught those in the village. Okay. A quick detour. Wait, the background just now was still Obsidian Fieldlands. They don't change that? I never realized, but they don't change that when I... Oh! We can't even do a promotion. Looky, looky at thatty, thatty. Nice. Nice like ice cream. Okay. First off, new outfit. She has some new styles. Okay. But I feel like we should save a bit of money and use stuff we already have. Let's go for... Why not that mask? And let's go with an evil look. Let's go with that, yes. There we go. Now we are not a Galaxy team member, but a Team Galactic member. So, which Pokemon do we choose for our photograph? Actually, which one? We have Floe, which is new. Or Side. As Floe will definitely stay on the team, let's go with Side first. Change the... No, white is fine, actually. Let's change the lens filter and let's see what happens with the nostalgic filter. Doesn't look like anything, but maybe we will have a look at... Here, now you can see it. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. We don't even need to change the expression. Look fierce. Look happy. That doesn't look very happy. Go to sleep. That looks very uncomfortable. I have no idea how deers sleep. But I doubt it's like that.
Just like horses.
So like cats. When you can't see their...
Yeah, booby cats.
Yeah, booby cats. No, wait, it's sleeping mode. Act dizzy. Pretend to faint. Bomb! That's not fainting, that is dead.
But it's the breathing.
We can change that. Okay, this is looking good. Start shooting. Now we have a good photo. Yes, stop taking photos. There we go. Wait, we finished that mission, right? Yeah, we finished it. But there is a new side quest, so we do that first. Side questies come firsties. You have not restocked. Are you evolving? Nope. Was he evolving that late, actually? I thought this was quickly finished. Oh well. There you are! You're the one, right? The one they've been all been talking about. The Survey Corps kid that's been exploring the Crimson Mirelands. My younger sister Wanda is in the Security Corps, you see? And she went to the Mirelands to... Oh, two. There's two O's there. But she never made it back! You managed to track down that Arceus woman in those boggy Mirelands, right? No? I have not yet? That's a bit misplaced, that side quest, I have a feeling here. So, could you find my sister Wanda too? Have you tried putting on your Wanda vision? Anything I can go... Please restart
Okay.
this Reef. I don't think so. Anything I can go off of? What's she smell like? That seems to be a bit too direct. You planning on using a Pokemon to find her? What a favorite What's a kerchief? I know what a handkerchief is.
Short for handkerchief.
Kerchief maybe help? I'm counting on you. Please find Wanda wherever in the Mylands she's ended up. Well, let's go find Wanda then. But we don't do it with Wanda Vision. We will do it with Wanda... what do you call that? Visual, auditive, nasal?
I don't know.
No, nasal would be... That's kind of different. I actually have no idea. There's probably a word for it, like also oral and anal and stuff like that. Wait, if you put something into your ear, what would you call that? With sound, it's auditive, sure, but if you're not talking about sound, this might prove actually a bit difficult, to be honest. Because the blue one is... Whoa! What's the camera doing there? The blue one is for both her and her. Wait. Doesn't work. The camera! I hate this thing so much. I don't know if it's me, but the camera is always getting out of control. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. If so, please tell me, but... you're still not at this point, right? You should play again sometime. Don't wanna right now. Well, not right now, but... Not in the mood. I just pushing it gently, and sometimes it just starts to circle around. Okay, somewhere here is something. I don't have anything against Ursaluna as a Pokemon. Well, I don't particularly like it as well, but it's okay. I can see how you can like it. But this function just is so... That's like BDSP turned what? Not one of the best item raiders, the best item raider into the worst. Right? Around here is something. There we have something. Candy truffle! Candy? I just found candy in the mud? I kind of have my doubts that I should eat that. Kinda. Just an inkling though. Okay. We have lost track of everything. Not in the usual sense where I want to do something and do something completely different. But in the actual sense. Oh, wait. I remember one thing that I should do while I'm here. And that is... that one! Hello, M. Like, tree stump. Huh. But on the other hand, I think tree... not tree, it's wood, I think. In Japanese is something with moku. I think. I'm not completely sure. But mokuro, the Japanese name for Rowlet, comes from wood and owl. The Japanese for owl, which is Something with the roll. I don't quite get it together right now. Sorry. If you're interested, just look it up. This radar is going haywire. Because it picks up like 3 different signals at once. Oh, hello, Golbat. Like the ones I wanted to hunt the last few days while I was here. And non-spawning. And now when I don't need them, they spawn everywhere. That's kind of the story of this whole game. It's happening all the time. It's totally not annoying. No, I do love this game. Definitely, but sometimes things are just strange. Okay, we can't find anything there. We lost. Ah, look, there she is. Well, okay, then we have her first. Why not? It takes one thing off of our radar, so at least that. Oh, Legia, how did it all go with us? I can't read today. I helped him. Thanks a bunch, girl. But how'd you find me all the way out here? Ursaluna found you. He tracked me all the way here by the scent of those potato mochi I ate? Why even give choices? This is like answering to both the choices I have. And it's all the time. If the choices don't change anything, don't give me choices. Sure, there's the yes-no stuff with rank quests, with the but thou must. That is funny, but that's only yes or no questions. Of course, if you say, do you want to save the world? No. Some things makes you say yes. Well, in rank quest 1 it really doesn't, but different topic. But if the options are actual sentences, there should be something different there, right? That Ursaluna sure is something. I know he's descended from one of the Pokémon that were blessed by Almighty Sinnoh, but still, wow! Okay, wow. My luck's run out, though. As you can... sorry. That was bitter. As you can most likely tell, I got chased by a Pokémon and sprained my ankle pretty bad as I was running away. Why not just say, like, I was chased by a Skuntank or something? Just, you know... Don't just say Pokémon. Make it a bit more lively by just choosing a Pokémon that was chasing her. Right? It's a little tiny thing that's not important, but it would just polish it up a bit more. It's almost like the world wants to punish me. Ah, there you are. Arceus, right? Mistress Calabar, I didn't. I owe you an apology. I treated you with disrespect, thinking you were just some whelp from the Diamond Clan. I'm sorry for that. I should have treated you better. Wait, but... It's not your fault that Lilligant became frenzied, nor that my Ursaluna was so enraged. You were trying to help them both, weren't you? I didn't even have the courtesy to listen to you. You'd think someone who's lived as long as I have would be more patient. It's okay. I didn't do a good job explaining myself either. I don't know, when you lived long, would you be patient? Because time's kind of running out. You kind of can't really wait long for something. Ursaluna only started acting weird after he got too close to Lilligant and smelled her perfume. Why is the Pokemon wearing perfume? She was already frenzied by that point, so I'm sure that's what caused it. Ah, that explains the strange powder I found on Ursaluna. It must have been powder from Lilligant. But what happened to your leg, dear? I was gathering ingredients to make bombs, but I fell and sprained my ankle. Story of your life, right? See, the reason I went to Jubilife was to get help for Ursaluna and Elsa can learn about crafting. But while I was there, I bumped into Professor Leventon. And he told me about the bombs you used to quell Cleaver. So I thought I'd make some for Lilligant using her favorite foods. You Galaxy people know all sorts of things. I'd like to learn even more from you, really. Well, then we'd better take care of our lady and get all this mess resolved first. Adaman! What were you thinking? Doing all this yourself? Did you think I couldn't help you? Though, no one will blame you for thinking so. Not much of a leader, am I? I've never even seen Almighty Sinnoh with my own eyes. And I fail to imagine that Lilligant might have become frenzied too. Listen up, Legia. I'll take the bombs that Arceus made and meet you at Brava Arena. Don't you worry, Arceus. Legia will calm Lilligant, and that will be that. Things should settle down. Head to Brava Arena, Legia. That's where Lilligant's seat lies. Arceus will be taken care of. My dear Bibarel and I will make sure she reaches her lady. And that's the thing where I think the story... It's not getting bad. No. Definitely not. But... it's getting rushed. Because the next areas are also go to the first one that you can ride and then go to the final one. Next area. It's just missing some meat in between. It's like it has meat, but like only half a steak. Where's the other half? Let's kick down this boulder. Bam! 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 Boulder down. Okay. You was a fan of bears. Do you like Ursaring or Ursaluna more? I know you don't really like both, but... which one do you prefer? Oh wait, right, this was a shortcut to here.
I don't really like Ursaluna's look, I don't think. I don't know.
Oh, the same problem I have with Gudra. I kinda like it, but it looks so... I don't know. But Ursaring is better?
Okay.
Yeah, if I had to guess, I would have said you'd like Ursaluna more, but oh well.
The faith of
The rest? Okay. Okay. Oh, we can actually reach that flame here. After all. Nice. And we'll collect that. They pop up way too late. That makes it really hard finding them. Even though it really shouldn't be that hard. But the draw distance in this game sometimes can be quite sucky. Okay, we have to find a girl called... wait, what was her name? She didn't have a name, right? They never mentioned that. Totally. Oh, there's one more soul. Oh, wait. Didn't I say I wanted to mark down those? So we can, when we maybe will use a guide one day to find them all. I try finding them without a guide, but if we need a guide, we know which one we already have. Which ones? Blue! It's blue, dabba-dee-dabba-doo! Wait, that's not what blue is supposed to do. The first one. Like I said, we will read them when we have all of them. Because they do not make any sense if you just read them out of order. Not that they make any sense when you read them in order, but... You know. There she is. Wanda was her name. Like I said, see, I was right about her name. It's Wanda. But shouldn't she have red hair? Red hair. Why am I even talking? Would be a boring stream without someone talking. Oh, that's cool. There's an insect on the window. And you can really see its underside due to that. That looks nice. It's pretty small. It's a moth, right?
Yeah.
The biggest moth I have ever seen was like that huge. It was thick.
Yeah.
That looked awesome.
I had one that big that sat about half a meter behind me on the wall.
That's not close.
That was too close for my comfort.
The thing is, we had the... What do you call an egg bunk in English? it's I don't even know if that is really known outside of Germany.
I don't know.
It's like a bench that goes in an angle in the corner, normally in kitchens. And I sat on that, and it sat down right there at the end of it. Was like 2 centimeters away, and it was cool. But I'm kind of afraid of insects in the sense that I can hurt them so easily. I didn't mind it being there. That was awesome. But you know, I don't really want it to stay in my house because they won't have a good life inside. They belong outside. But if I touch it, I might break it. And no, I don't want that. They're so, prickle. That's, yeah. The only thing I'm afraid of is bees. I don't know why. I shouldn't be, but... Oh well, other people are afraid of spiders without any reason. A person! Another real life human being! Oh, thank goodness! Her mouth looks pretty dried up. Either she ate some umeboshi, or she should change her lipstick. I was on my way back to the base camp when I got attacked by some wild Pokémon. That's okay though, because that was multiple. If it were different, like you would say wild animals, if it's like a boar, a horse, and a duck. Wait. Why am I thinking of being attacked by a boar, a horse, and a duck?
I don't know.
The boar does make sense. The horse wouldn't be where the boar is, but the horse can attack you.
Yeah.
Well, the duck also. They can be... Actually, they can all be very aggressive. It kind of does make sense. But they wouldn't be at the same place normally. Except they are some kind of musicians of Bremen. I managed to get away from them, but I got completely lost when I was running and... Please, can you tell me how to get back home? Just press minus. Select your base camp. There you go. Talk to the prof. Sure. That's also included. That way? I see. Thank you so much. Glad to help you. I mean, this way. Right, of course. I knew you meant this direction. So, we could finish this whole thing off here. And go to the next area.
What do you mean this whole thing?
We are at the final boss of the area with Lilligant.
Okay.
But, one, catching 100 Pokemon this streams kind of seems... I like to start that fresh at the beginning in the stream. 2, I hope Nu will be there, and he isn't right now. So I have to tell him. So we do some stuff in the Mirelands. There's stuff to do. Okay, we have... I just thought the game broke. That, by the way, is a pretty okay thing to do, because they just make the leaves semi-transparent, and that's better than not doing it. But maybe with the camera this close, make them transparent all the way. So we can look for some treasure. How about that? Because the thing about that is, well, I kind of complain about it. It also kind of is fun doing it. If the controls wouldn't be so slimy, what should I call them? It's like the normal controls, but with soap on them. If they weren't like that, this also kind of the wild Pokemon get in the way when you search for something, but that's a strange complaint in a game like this, right? So yeah, that's okay. But this could be fun. Way more fun. Too bad it isn't. But I would really like to have a way to make, like, the Shings in the beginning not be aggressive anymore, right? Because if you, in earlier areas, like the early areas of the Obsidian Grasslands, right? Greenlands? Grasslands? Something like that. If you just want to look for something there, it's kind of annoying that they attack you. Because you can easily one-shot them, except if you take a weak team with you, sure. Can always do that, but... Right. Why would you? Probably to train them, but that's a whole different thing. But, like, if the average level of my Pokemon is, like, double the level of the other Pokemon, maybe it shouldn't be aggressive, something like that. Sure, the thing is, that's also my complaint if people talk about an open world Pokemon game, and yes, they did announce an open world Pokemon game with Scarlet and Violet, but let me tell you, it won't be as open world as you think it will be. It will be, you have a big open route that you can explore, I think. But you can't wander out too much. I bet on that. Because the thing is, the solution to having no problems with Pokemon levels and stuff, people always say take the average of your party. You know? So that you can go by that with stuff like level caps and things. However, if you take the average of the party, you can technically cheat the system. Like, they want the trainers to have the level your party average has, right? Stuff like that. So you can actually go everywhere, and wild Pokemon would be like that. Let's say you have a party of 6 level 100s. That will make all the Pokemon and trainers levels around 100 as well. Sounds like it makes sense, right? However, let's say you have 1 level 100 Pokemon and then 5 level 1 Pokemon. And then we have a problem, because your average is around 50. It's like... No, it's not around 50. What am I saying? I'm getting my math wrong here. Your average is 105 divided by 6. Which should be around... That's kind of hard to do in the head. What would 17? So having the Pokemon and the trainer's Pokemon around 17 because of that average, while you have a level 100 in your party. You know? That's a problem. It won't work like that. I do, however, have a solution for that as well. Which is also not really good. But still. It gets problematic when you want to do something with a weaker team or stuff like that. We can't get up there. The solution I'd have would be like you have a trainer level as well. And you level up with like catching stuff, battles and stuff like that. Sure, your level is way slower than your Pokemon's level, but it can't be too much slower because yeah, when your Pokemon reach level 20 and you're still like level 5, that's problematic in and of itself. That you would have to balance that out. But you can go by that trainer level then. And then you won't have the problem of the average stuff like I said. It would be. However, like I said, if you have a weaker team because you want to do something with a weaker team, you only find strong Pokemon. Even in beginning areas. So, solution to that, have early areas with weaker Pokemon. But you can also go out to later areas with stronger Pokemon that you cannot really battle and so you can't really do anything in there. That's why I also firmly believe that open world RPGs are never really open world. And I did not play all that much of open world RPGs. Like Xenoblade, for example, that did work because it wasn't open world. You can't go everywhere from the get-go. But you do have very open areas. Sure, there are some strong monsters there, which you can't defeat, but you can go around those. And that's how I think Pokemon Scarlet and Violet will also be. Like Xenoblade, not like... I believe thingy is like that, like, what is it called? Skyrim? Where you can technically go everywhere. But I wonder, can you go, like, to the last boss at level 1? I kinda doubt it. Yes, Zelda did that. Zelda had the problem with the equipment, but and the hearts, of course, but you didn't have levels, so that works out like that. That works better. I think open world games work best like Zelda. Because if you have the right strategies, you can still manage to do it. Sure, even at level 1, you might be able to defeat the final boss with the right strategies, but thing is, in Zelda, he won't one-shot you right away. I think. I never tried that, but you get what I mean, right? It's different. So, yeah. What I find very important about the new Pokemon games is not only the open world stuff, but the cities are included in that open world. Seamless cities. That is really nice. Ouch. Right? That's top. I bet that there are some bigger buildings, maybe? Maybe there will be a city like Gala's, what was it called, where the Dark-type gym is? I don't know. Spikemuth. Spikemuth. That's what it was. Maybe there will be a city like that that actually does have a loading time because it's kind of an inside city. But that would just be... There wouldn't be the need to load it. It would just be like entering a cave. Wait, are caves seamless as well? We haven't heard about that. I do hope that we have caves. That's the thing. Pokemon Sword and Shield get bashed so much, and yes, I kinda get it, but they weren't that bad. Come on. They were pretty good. But I just would have liked to be a bit more part of the story than on the side of it. As well as the routes were extremely small. It was like, oh, a new route, oh, a new city. Wait, what about that route? That's it? What I would love to see is that exploration also would make sense. Not only finding some new, maybe rare Pokemon that you can't find anywhere else. That, of course, also good. But, like, finding a cave that's completely optional. Just an optional cave. Why not? Get some items in there, some Pokemon, of course. You know? Stuff like that. That's what I want to see. But I kind of believe they might pull that off. This game does not really have that. Granted. Okay. But that's different. This game isn't... Okay. Me saying this game isn't about exploration... Sure, it's kind of about explanation in a sense, right? What?
Kinda about explanation.
Exploration, sorry. Was I saying explanation the whole time?
No, only that one time.
Okay, good. Yeah, it's not that much about exploration, I think, I would say. It's more like exploring the Pokemon, not the areas. You know what I mean? But Scarlet and Violet is probably not about that. Though I would love the Pokédex missions to return. These are my favorite part of this game. That's why I won't really do them on stream. I know that sounds strange, but... While I do love them... one time is enough. Somehow. What's the problem? The camera's laggy. Huh. Extremely even. Bad camera. That's not good. Okay. Yeah. So far, I know we haven't seen much about Scarlet and Violet, but they look so awesome. And don't get your hopes up. There will be a Dex cut. And that's fine. There are a lot of Pokemon. Sure, your favorite might not make it, but... get over it. They can't put every favorite in. Like, what's... If your favorite is Celebi, tell me, when was the last time Celebi was usable, really? Wait, I think it was in BDSP, right? Alright, there's another unknown. I don't know. Was Celebi in BDSP gettable easily? Was there a way? Not quite sure, but yeah. If your favorite is something like Celebi or Zeraora even, you have a hard time getting those as well, so... yeah. I need to drink. Also about not being able to catch every Pokemon. You can catch every Pokemon. That's in Sword and Shield. You have a complete dex. That's it. It might not be a complete dex of every Pokemon, but of every Pokemon in it. And the thing is, when did you actually last completed a Pokédex? And I mean completely completed. Like, I have done that twice, maybe only once. That depends on how you count Mew. Because while I had every 150 Pokemon in Pokemon Red and Blue, because I could trade with myself, which was nice. Also with some friends, but mainly with myself. Actually, Mew was never distributed here. And that meant I wasn't able to ever complete Gold and Silver. Or Crystal at that. Because Celebi also never distributed it here There was no chance for that. Ruby, Sapphire, Leaf Green, stuff like that. Haven't really played them a lot. So, yeah, that's that. Then we have Diamond and Pearl. Could never get Mew, nor Celebi, nor did I ever was able to get Jirachi, which also I think was never distributed yet. As well as a lot of others. The starters, for example, there was a way to get them okay, but there were always some Pokemon you couldn't get. And guess what? The first time after Red and Blue, if you count that, which I would because Mew is kind of different. In Gold and Silver though, Mew and Celebi, well maybe not Celebi, but Mew definitely is part of it. Was Gala. I have a complete Gala Dex. That, for me, just wasn't possible before. Because either there were no events, or they weren't... They were maybe in my country, but not where I live. I don't think we will find anything anymore. Yeah, not near where I live, so I had to travel a very long way, which... Yeah, if you're like 12, try traveling across the whole country. Won't really work out that well. Well, maybe we can still get some. Yeah. And in Gala, everything was in it. And that was so nice. I really like that. And to be honest, I do even hope we have a Dex cut. Except... yes, there's a bit of a... with a Dex cut in that one. If... I really want them to go up to 1,000 Pokemon. So that Generation 10, the grass starter can be number 1001. That would just be beautiful. Basically starting at 1 again. I think Generation 10 should only have new Pokemon plus regional forms and old Pokemon that get new evolutions. Can also be in, like, kind of like Black and White, but not completely. So that we can get new Pokemon, new evolutions for old Pokemon, you know? But, yeah. If they add that many Pokemon, mainly new ones would be nice. Definitely. And where was I originally going with this? Yeah. But I don't really need every Pokemon in it. Give me the Dex cut. I want a completable Dex. Okay, sure. Disclaimer again. They might make it possible to get stuff like Mew and Celebi not only via an event that you might miss by just buying the game later or something. Like, people who haven't bought this game by the end of this month, I think, they won't be able to get Shaman. They will miss out on a whole event. The spoiler here, I guess, there's a change in the map that they will miss out. Don't want to say too much about that, but something happens with Shaman that changes a part of one map. That won't happen if you buy the game after March. So, yeah. I don't like that. And I do know Mythicals are supposed to be distributed Pokemon and stuff, but that was fine with Mew as that mystical special thingy-dingy. But we are at Generation 9 with at least almost 1,000 Pokemon when that comes out. Do we really need to keep on having those Pokemon limited, right? I don't think we should. Okay, I think we will do a bit of story. Because I'm running out of things to do. But we won't enter the new area today. But maybe there will be some side quests that we can do and stuff. So, let's go for... Where do we need to go? Alright, we still have that one side quest as our goal. That's not really important right now. I know where the guy is, so... What I'm saying is, include the mythicals differently, as well as the legendaries. Alright, what I wanted to say is, if we get 1,000 Pokemon, it would kinda be nice to have a game where you can actually catch 1,000 Pokemon. Like the first 1,000 Pokemon. That would kind of be cool. Right? So, maybe no dex cut if we go up there, but... also, we have to do something here first. There is... It was it behind? Yeah, it was behind. There it is. Bang. Yeah. Maybe then no dex cut, but I would be fine with a dex cut, so... Yeah. I mean, when it comes to your favorite not being in, I do understand that, and yes, too bad for you personally, and I'm saying this very personally. I'm not saying this as a defense for a dex cut or something like that. That's just how I personally feel it. I only use new Pokemon anyway, so the dex cut really doesn't affect me when it comes to that. And sure, I do have my favorites, but even if they are in, I don't want to use my favorite Pokemon. Even if it's the favorite Pokemon I ever had. I already used it somewhere else, you know? So, I rather use something new. Doesn't that make sense? And that, I mean, I kind of hardcore do that by only using new Pokemon or regional forms are fine as well for me. But you could always do stuff like, if you're not only using the new Pokemon, at least Pokemon you never used, because isn't that more interesting in general? Do you like using the same Pokemon over and over again? I saw people starting their Gala journey off with the Pokemon they use like in black and white, trading it up there, a full team of 6 level 100s. That doesn't seem like fun. Sure, not everyone is like that. Most people probably catch the ones they like in that new generation again and stuff like that. But some people really do use the team they have used in the past. The exact team. And what's the fun there? Sure, they don't listen, but I think a level 100 Pokemon that doesn't listen will still come out on top against most enemies. Right. We found one more soul. Wisp. Oh, the god. Okay. Bang. Yeah, so I'm fine with the dex cut. Would be cool to have 1,000 Pokemon, not including forms even. So basically over 1,000 different models, you could say, in one game. Yeah, that would be awesome, but I definitely think we will get a dex cut because it just... You also have to think about the development cost. Sure, there are very big RPGs like Xenoblade, which is very big. However, it doesn't have like 1,000 different monsters in them that need individual animations, which people also want to have some individual animations for each Pokemon. That is quite the thing to do. That's not that easy, even if you have a big development team. Because you also have to get... sure, the games sell really well. Having a bigger team will help. But you can't just say, let's have a team of 1 million people. Because you have to pay 1 million people. And even if you sell like 1 billion copies, that really don't get the costs in. You know? It's... You can't just up your manpower like that. You have to pay those guys. That's basically like I heard when the Switch came out, people complain about the $60 games because the cartridge is made. The cost of the cartridge is only like $2. Yes, that's a cartridge. That's not the work of the people programming the game, the people modeling the characters, the people coming up with the story and stuff like that. There's much more than just the cost for the what do you call it? The material. There's way more than material cost in that. So yeah. What?
Camera doesn't want to restart.
What do you mean restart?
I had to stop it.
Have you turned the phone on?
I was able to press start.
Well, you figured that out. So, voice only stream for now. Well, that's...
Yeah. That's basically a photo.
At least that. Well, that's... The thing is, technical difficulties, kind of bad. But if it's just the cam being frozen, especially in a gaming stream, I think that's not that bad of a thing. That's pretty okay. So you've come. I take it that means you're ready. Of course. Okay. Lady Lilligant's a sight to see, even in her frenzy. Behold her, and be grateful. I hope we didn't... Oh, wait, that's Calabar. I hope we didn't keep you waiting. She's fine again! Yay! All it took was one of my poultices to get Arceus' leg all patched up. Calabar, ma'am, I'm deeply sorry we've had to lean on your help so much, especially as we're from different clans. Arceus trying to solve the whole situation herself. There's a shaking tree in the background. I dare say she bit off more than she could chew and caused some trouble, but her heart was in the right place. Listen, the Lady of the Ridge, Lilligant, is like a dancer. Always in motion, always darting about. You wanna watch her real close and learn how to dodge her moves. I think she's kind of like an ice skater, but yeah. I would have thought she was ice even, but she turns out to be fighting. That's right, if you keep on dodging, she might get tired out, and that'll be your opening. That's when you can bring out your own Pokemon and prove your might. Don't let me down. I won't let you down. I really love this. I liked Lilligant before, but Lilligant was one of my favorite grass types. But this is even better. Wouldn't be my favorite grass type, but way up there. That's pretty good animation. But if you have to animate 1,000 Pokemon like this, that's not possible. That's absolutely not feasible at all. Right? That's just too much. I know how to dodge. Thank you. Ouch. Okay, my timing was a bit off. Ah, that timing wasn't good. Okay, keeping my distance now. Oh, it's not that attack. Okay. Ah. That was where I... No, it still wasn't that attack, but... Well, here we go. Okay, Leaf Blade won't be good. Poison Powder. I think we go for Drain Punch. Bam! That's more like Drain Kick, right? Agile Style. Rock Smash. Which I think every Pokemon in this game can learn, actually. I think they all come with Rock Smash. Which is kind of strange. But they all can smash, like, the crystal thingies. Right? That's the attack we have to look out for. Keep your distance. And then roll against it. Or over it, you could say. Wait, you need a second battle against this thing? I kind of feel we almost did it. Yeah, we don't even need a second battle here. That was kind of easy. I do like how the satchels look. Looking pretty good. The coloring is also so beautiful. They work so well with each other. Metal Plate. Hey, thank you. You didn't just save Lilligant, you saved Arceus as well. I appreciate it. First Ursaluna and now Lilligant? You're amazing, you know that? Being all friends, it didn't suit Lilligant one bit. I'm so happy she's back to her graceful self. I just would like to see them running around, you know? Like, have them in their arena stuff. Where she can dance around a bit, you can talk to her, she does something. Arazu, you still owe someone an apology. Huh? Oh, don't worry about it. A young one like her is bound to get caught up in some trouble from time to time. Sounds like she was in some trouble when she was young as well, huh? Remember what's written in the Celestian ruins. All lives touch other lives to create something new and alive. I don't think that means what you think. I mean, that does sound like procreation. There's wisdom in those words. I imagine they're the teaching of Almighty Sinnoh itself. It's never mentioned that she has a child, right? But she kind of needs to have a child at this point. If she's the ancestor of someone from later games. Of course, I'd completely forgotten about them until a certain somebody helped me remember. We owe you one, ma'am. Don't try to solve everything by yourself, Arceus. You are warden. Of all people, we should know how to stand in solidarity with others. It's our job to stand side by side with Pokémon, after all. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Wait, that's not her. Well, I can hardly start yelling at you now after Calabar wrapped all that up so nicely. Oh, is the cam working?
Yeah.
Again? Okay. Hello back.
Fix OBS having all this view.
Oh,
So now,
something went really wrong there.
yeah.
Okay.
And I had to enable performance mode so it doesn't show
Okay.
preview here.
Just one more thing, Arceus. I know you were trying to do what you thought was right, and I approve of that. But from now on, do it without keeping things from me. Agreed? Other than that, no need to change a thing. Except maybe to put in some training. If anything else happened to Lilligant, I need you ready to protect her like the warden you are. What kind of Pokemon does she have? Do we even know? I understand. I think a scissor would fit her because, well, the whole Barber thing. Let's work together from now on to keep the Maryland safe, Arceus. No, she won't. I'll be sure to inform Irida that both the Diamond Clan and Galaxy Team helped save Ursaluna. You did well, Legia. All our different groups finally joined hands to work together today. I admit, it was a fun day for me, but now it's about time I be on my way. Listen, you know me. I'm Adaman, leader of the Diamond Clan, and I worship Almighty Sinnoh, the ruler of time. Time is all about change, and we can't live in fear of that. We can only try to help the time we live in change for the better. Something tells me helping you folks out will help me do that. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you for everything, Legia. I think I'll stay and talk to Lilligant for a while. What happened, Lilligant? How did kind-hearted Pokemon like you end up all frenzied, huh? Though it's not like I'm perfect. I hid things and lied and couldn't even keep you safe. I'm real sorry about everything. Lee-dee! Wait, why can't she say D? Oh, strange. Okay, report back. And that we shall do. Well, like that one helpful Sekiro guy always said, that's what we will do. You're a real wonder. I saw light disappearing into the space-time rift. Quelled another frenzied Pokemon, have you? We still don't know what's causing the lightning that frenzies these Pokemon. But you just go on rescuing them without even a hint of trepidation? I have to admit, I have never heard of that word. You might even change the entire course of history here in Hisui. And I definitely want to be in the good books of someone like that. Let's stay in touch, friend. Then give me your phone now. Wait. I see you've caught... I did? I caught 3 Pokemon? I did? Oh, right. Right, unknown. MDA. Oh, I can spell mad with that. We forgot to get our thingy, star rank thingy. Oh, we go automatically back. Okay, fine. That is fine by me. Yeah, now starting to catch 100 Pokemon wouldn't work out anyway. Found her by the scent of my mochi, did you? Of course you did. When you have my level of skill, your handiwork can be recognized from a mile away. Remember to be thankful for getting to eat such masterful mochi when you come for dinner later. But first, don't you owe Kamado a report? Your meal can wait. I think eating is important if you're hungry. I wouldn't say it can wait, depending on how you feel, right? Wanda made it back home safe. Boy, am I ever glad I asked you. You're just as good as everyone says you are. And you probably should put a chain on her. I know how this side quest thingy goes. Wanda's still new to the security corps. You understand? And she's a bit flighty at the best of times. So I can't help but worry about her. Wait a minute. If the professor is the ancestor of Dalian, which she very likely is, and she always goes missing. If it's not asking too much, do you think you could continue to keep an eye on her? Oh, stop it, Ziki. You're embarrassing me. I just got unlucky this time. That's all it was. There's something on my mic. That's what you'd have me believe, but ever since we were kids, the instant I took my eyes off of you, you'd be lost somewhere in the bush. It actually does make sense that she might become Leventon's wife. Well, anyway, Legia, I do appreciate all your help, so thank you from me too. Gone astray in the Islands. I mean, this pretty much tells you that there will be more. Teach me. Teach me your technique, master. I wonder, I mean, sure, packing things the right way can make room for more things, but
Not that.
far more than doubling it. It's like 4 times in the end? What kind of technique is that? Is he teaching us to put stuff in our Pokeballs?
Maybe. Or where do you store the Pokeballs? That's
But the thing is,
tiny.
yeah, and this, the hardy grains are probably smaller without Pokeballs around it. Most of these things are probably better without. So you successfully calmed Lilligant. Excellent. No, Lilligant, not excellent. There may well be times when the Galaxy team will be forced to fight against Pokémon, but it is all for the sake of creating a new home for ourselves, free from war and strife. Then, I don't know, it doesn't work. It works out like it does right now, right? They have their home here, they have something to eat. What do they exactly want to do here that's standing in the way of that? They are safe? Huh. A stranger falls into our world from a rift in space-time. Then frenzies are induced by strange lightning, which likewise falls from that very same rift. Sorry. But you have no connection to the lightning. Isn't that right? We may need to investigate the rift itself to prove your motives are beyond impugning. There you go. Piping hot potato mochi, fresh from the stove. I guess you would make them on the stove. Now, this is the life, eh? Enjoying tasty potato mochi with friends, sharing the latest findings from our Pokemon research and topping it all off with a good night's sleep. Truly, who could ask for anything more? Sure, it's nice, yet I keep doing the same thing day after day. Is it really getting us anywhere? Without our research or with carving out a life here? Alright, I have this flashy new recipe, Legia. It ought to scatter these gloomy thoughts. Scatterbang. Come now, don't worry yourself so, my boy. As a wise man once said, are you a boy or are you a girl? Wait, wrong quote. Trust in yourself and you will find your way. These words are worth taking to heart. As long as we truly believe in ourselves, I'm sure we'll even complete that Pokédex of ours someday. Someday. the next day. Well, that might not be the day. On the other hand, with trading, I would be able to. Morning, sleepyhead. You'll never guess what. I'm gonna start working at the hairdresser's shop. Now you'll be able to try out my own original hairstyles. Isn't that super exciting? Oh, I'm still gonna be Lilligant's warden and all. I'll be burning the candle at both ends. But I can make it work. Don't you worry. But it's quite a way to get to Lilligant, so how will this work? Anyway, come on over to the hairdressers when you can, Legia. I'll give you a killer hairstyle. I'm pleased that you have found a worthy successor for your establishment, Edith. Mr. Kamado, sir, about that whole Ursaluna situation. If you are to work here in Jubilife Village, you are family to us, no matter who you are or where you're from. Welcome, Arceus. He's saying that now, but with things to come, right? That's kind of a dick move. I didn't remember he said that. And you, Legia, you will come with me. Yeah. To Prelude Beach. No. Not now. Oh wait, that is Prelude Beach, not... Right. These people have just arrived here in Hisui. They will live together with us in Jubilife Village. But from where, first and foremost, and why? Seems like kind of... Do people know about Hisui that much? That we're building a village here and stuff like that? So that they wanna come here? Are they outcasts? What is their story? When we of the Galaxy team first arrived in this land, we came ashore on Prelude Beach. It is where everything began. This is where a new life for all of you will begin as well. We've heard that the Hisui region is inhabited by many powerful and frightening Pokémon. But we've also heard the Galaxy team knows a great deal about Pokémon and uses their mysterious powers to help Jubilife Village grow. Yeah, but other NPCs tell us that in other regions it's completely normal to catch Pokémon. That is still strange to me. Indeed, you have both heard correctly. And the reason such tales have reached your ears is largely thanks to Legia here, one of our Survey Corps recruits. Through the combined efforts of all our team members, let us continue to develop our village and thrive here in the Hisui region. We look forward to doing our part, Commander. The advancement of our understanding of Pokémon, thanks to the Survey Corps, has expanded the areas where we can operate safely. That is what allows us to welcome in newcomers like them. Legia, you truly do love Pokémon, don't you? I do. Pokémon have done grave injury to many of our fellows in the Galaxy team. And yet you still find love for these creatures in your heart. I suppose that is a necessary quality for one in the Survey Corps. Remember this, though. Pokémon are terrifying creatures. It is imperative that we study them and learn all that we can about them, whether we wish to live alongside them or not. And be warned, as the leader of the Galaxy team, I am prepared to make harsh decisions in order to protect Jubilife Village. Excuse me, boss. Irida from the Pearl Clans here. Good. I believe I know what she's here about. As for you, Legia, you should see for yourself how Jubilife Village is changing thanks to the Survey Corps' efforts. Then you will come to my office. Okay. Let's have a look. We have a lot of new requests to take on. Let's do that first. Wait. First, before we do other stuff first, we get to the hair salon. The barber, you might even say. The hairdresser. Wait, that's actually what they call it. The designer of thin strands that emanate from your head. I don't know the chemical makeup of hair, or else I would make a joke with that as well. Do you know? Probably not, right? Yes, hairstyling me, please. Hairstyling me? Hairstyle me, please. It's still bad that you have to pay first. So, let's see. That would be interesting for you as well, right? Because you haven't reached that point and haven't really found that good of a hairstyle, right? The first hairstyles are a bit clunky. Okay, this is short. Oh, you have to do it like this. This is short. That looks like Rose from Miraculous. I don't want to look like her. Sure, long. The cervical style, sure. Shorn. Middle part. Side part. Twin tails. Curled. And braids. Is there really something new?
I think there were more twin tails.
Huh.
I'm not sure what else. Been a while since I've been in there. I just changed to the non-headband version, so I can
Yeah, it's
wear
so
hair.
stupid that she has that. I think I go with twin tails. I'm not that huge on twin tails, but it kind of works on her. So colors: chestnut, slate, gold. Ugh, no, black, white. Oh, maybe crimson, blue, peach pink. I would like pink hair, but this looks kind of dusty, right? Oh no, I would have gone with that. I kind of like the red ones. Yeah, let's... white? Okay, I like the white ones. Let's do the white. No, not back. Ah. Confirm. Yes. Does she add more later? Because I think I have more options.
It adds more later.
Right, there's a quest for that, right?
That is why, yeah. But it's just like the clothes.
Okay, I'll wear the hat. And then we go into side questing. I don't know if we can finish off any of those side quests, but we can at least take them on. Let's start with you. I know we can't do that. Thanks again for lending me a hand with getting that photo of Beary last time, recruit. Everyone in the village sure loved it. I was hoping I might get you help on another little task, in fact. Would you take a look at this? That ship is actually awesome. I kind of wonder what happened to those, to be honest. Because in Diamond and Pearl there are no stranded ships. Not as far as I know. Also there's no hand made out of sandbanks. And no two giant horns.
With enough time, the wood would
Yeah, but this is like
break.
at most 500 years back. It's not that far back, I
Maybe
think.
they
On the other hand,
moved
The thing is, 500 years from the time we are in, I think Pokemon is like way more in the future, right? Hard to tell. Rather eerie, wouldn't you say? That thing was so close, and yet I had no idea it was even there when the photo was being taken. From a shot like this, I can't even say with any certainty whether it's a Pokemon or something else entirely. It might be a Digimon! If you recognize that thing on the photo as some Pokemon that truly exists out there in the wild, I'd like to see it. I'd sure love your help on this. Will do. Will do. I'm not called Will, but I will do. There's a Pokemon I think would be perfect, the perfect inspiration for some new designs. It's the species called Shellos, you see. I've heard it has different forms depending on where it lives. With different coloring too. If I could just compare its different forms, I'm certain I'd be filled with inspiration. Could you show me Shellos' different forms? One can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands, and the other out in the Cobalt Coastlands. Okay. Okay, du hast noch okay, starting German, why not? That was strange. I was so confused what I was saying. I didn't understand what I said myself. I was in a strange mode back there. Hello again, valued customer. You've arrived in the nick of time. I'm afraid Tao Hua is refusing to do business with me again. He won't listen to a word I say, so would you try to persuade him for me again? I'm sure you'll get somewhere if you bring 3 pop pots as a token of goodwill. Perhaps after this he'll actually accept me. I don't have pop pots now because they are a new item. Also, as we are talking about items, that's one of the hardest thing by having a playthrough in private and like this. Because my satchel is so big as of now that I don't have any problem. I can probably take almost every item with me. So I forget to put them away in this playthrough here. Which is kinda bad. The little girl's so cute. Hey, what's that Pokemon up there? What's its name? What's it do? It does... it splashes around a lot. It splashes? Is that a move? Is it strong? Is it cool? Does it mean that it can fly? No, it can't fly. Why can't it fly? Aren't those flappy things its wings? Tell me, tell me. Why even... I mean, I do know that carps are a decoration they used in ancient Japan for castles and stuff. But Magikarp really doesn't look majestic at all. Why would you choose that? Tell me more. Please, please. You're gonna go learn about... What? Oh. You're gonna go learn about Magikarp, right? Can you tell me when you're all done with its page in your Pokédex? All about Magikarp. So let me tell you all about Magikarp. Okay, how far are we with Magikarpy? It's before this. There it was. What does she mean by done? 10, I think, right?
10, yeah. I think no one expected to.
There should be 1 or 2 quests that do, just like kind of a tutorial. I do like that we have a tutorial shiny here. Yeah. It's the first since the Red Gyarados back then. I think every game should have a tutorial shiny. Sure, it's always a shiny that you get gifted, kinda. Well, the Red Gyarados you could actually kill, sure, but you have a chance there, and it's an incentive for people taking that Pokemon onto the team, as well as having them know about shinies. So, yeah. Still not evolving, huh? Wait, maybe there are thingies inside. Maybe. Let's look ahead. There's one. Maybe two? One. Okay. So that we find her, we will mark that as our active quest. Oh, there's one down there as well. Haha! Hello there. That nostalgic and unmistakable fragrance. If only I could smell it again. Could a refill, please? Thank you. I wonder if the herbs from my home region can be found here in Hisui as well. Oh, you're part of the Survey Corps, right? Maybe you've seen what I'm looking for. It's an herb that looks like a bluish vine. I've heard it clings to a specific Pokémon. Please let me know if you manage to catch a Pokémon that has herbs that look like blue vines hanging off it. We do, and that actually confirms not only Slowpoke tails being eaten. Oh, now I have flashbacks to that episode of Pokémon. It's such a funny episode, but I felt so trippy and kind of dirty after it. The Pokemon Journeys one, yes. The circle journeying of the Slowpokes. And that trippy song as well. Loved it. Did you find the Pokemon? The one with blue vine-like herbs on it? Wait a minute. Can we actually give her a Tangrowth? I mean, it should work, right? That looks good. It works, actually. Thing is, those technically only exist in, well, Hisui/Sinnoh. So it can't be the one from her home. I know it's not the only dex that has them in it, but, you know, it's because of Mon Coronet that they evolve like this, originally. Yes, those ones are exactly what I was looking for. I can't believe it really exists. I don't think there could be a Pokemon so covered in herbs. I wonder where the plant ends and the Pokemon begins. To be honest, they don't know that much about Pokemon, so grass types, of course, for us, grass types are the Pokemon itself. The plant is the Pokemon, but they don't know that yet, so she gets a pass. There's a bit of bitterness to the aroma. This isn't the scent of the herb, I know. I don't think this is the same herb we used back home, but it's close, so close. I wonder if this Pokemon is connected to the herb I'm looking for somehow. Oh, so it did not work, actually. Okay. Then you can have that, Tangeli. Just look at it. It's a solid lump of vines. And this aroma, this is the scent I remember. The thing about Tangela, though, they still say it's a mystery how it looks behind those vines. And while in sprite form that black thing worked, as you cannot see, with the model you obviously see it's just a black ball with the vines coming out of it. It doesn't really look like they intended it to. That's kind of... it's not working anymore. Also, the shoes are so strange on this thing. It's like really literal shoes. Like Gummistiefel. Rubber boots. Are they called rubber boots? I think so, right? People will get what I mean. Yes, these are the herbs from my home. I didn't expect the Pokemon to be so absolutely covered in herbs. I mean, vines. And are the vines moving? I wonder what the Pokemon itself looks like underneath all those. Also, if you're wondering, and you catch one, and it's friendly with you, just take a look. I mean, right? Just take a look. Why not? If it doesn't want it to, okay, then the Pokédex should say something about it not wanting that. It doesn't like people doing that. But we also know that there would be people doing that. Maybe on dead ones. Just, we dissect animals to know how they work, and that will help us help them if they get sick and stuff like that. So, right? That shouldn't be a mystery. Well, at this point in time, okay. In the normal games, though, no. The fragrance of nostalgic herbs. Don't worry, I'm only going to take a little bit of your vines to use as herbs. Oh, and I have an idea. If I lived with a Pokemon like you, I'd be able to enjoy this aroma every day. Then take it, please. I actually want more people to take the Pokemon so the city fills up more. I don't think I have the bean pots. Oh, if it isn't the Cervicore recruit who quelled the Lady of the Rich. What can I do for you? You're running errands for Choi again. Sending a customer to negotiate for him once was bad enough, but twice? Where's his spine? Probably in his back, I think. Pestering me for goods when I'm already tearing my hair out trying to get pop-pots. Sheesh. Pop-pots really sound like they should come with a warning that you should not eat them. I know they are basically beans, but they do sound like detergent. Right? Aerial pop-pots. That works, right? Totally. Okay, we don't have pop-pots. Oh wait, those aren't the beans, right? Those are... what even are those things you find on the beach? These red... things. Oh, I never actually realized that. There's Pokeball coloring there. And half Pokeballs. I had a look at a lot of stuff, but I never really realized that they also have white coloring. I think, or is that an empty bowl, or is that white coloring? Yeah, they don't color them white yet, so... Yeah, there would probably be a stick there as well, right? And we can see here that... The rings, even! Oh, and look at that! Too bad we don't have a first-person option, right? But there's a manual on how to make them. Really? This game should really... Oh wait, we have that option. I always forget that. Can someone turn the light off? The paper starts glowing. And I don't think it's luminescent. But we get a manual, an actual one. That's cool. What is that? That seems like a torture device. Well, everything can be a torture device if you put your mind into it. Also, I mean, these blocks, yeah, but a bit of structure in the painting? Not painting, what's the term? No, when you're modeling it and then putting texture. A bit of structure in that texture, so it doesn't look like I pressed new model and saved it. Right? It just looks like that. Because you normally start out with a cube. I'm not sure if that's the case all the time.
You can change it in Blender.
With all the programs. Yeah, sure, Blender has balls and you can do balls and stuff. Other programs, I don't know. Ah, you're here for my request about Krogunk. A member of the Diamond Clan told me that they make them medicine by diluting Krogang's poison. Medicine made from Krogang's poison can apparently relieve pain in the lower back. I'd love to have some to give Buck. The poor gentleman's bedridden from back pain. I do know back pain and it can hurt, but bedridden by back pain, never experienced that. That sounds awful. You had that? You couldn't walk? Should I know that? Or was that before we knew each other?
In most cases, I take a painkiller and work through it.
Yeah, I mean, even if you gave me something like my Switch or something, I want to move. Especially when you get it in the morning and can't get up right then. I think my camera's frozen again? No. Okay, like, in the morning, I take my time before I get up, but at one point, I need to move, so my body can starting, you know? And if you can't do that because of back pain, oh, that sounds so harsh. Hope I never get that. I know how to make the medicine, so all I need is some help with getting my hands on Krogang poison. Head to the Crimson Mirelands and catch me a Krogang, would you? I mean, a lot of medicine is technically also poison. Especially painkillers. Too bad that there are some people overreacting to that and don't understand how that works, but yeah. You can have a Krogang, you can have one. I should have caught one, hopefully, please. Come on. We should have caught a Krogang, right? Exactly one Krogang. Here you go. Yes, I want to give up this Pokemon. I still wonder if you gave her a shiny. Would it be shiny all the time here? Would be interesting. So this is a Krogang. Got a charming little face, hasn't it? I need a smidgen of your poison, please, Krogang. Would you be so kind? Spitting at her. I think. Grunk. Thanks very much. Now to whip up that medicine. Bling. There we have it. It ought to be super effective. Get that reference? Pokemon come to our aid in surprising ways sometimes, don't they? I bet we'd be able to help an even greater range of people and Pokemon if we could set up some kind of aid facility where Pokemon worked side by side with us. I wonder if we ever get to see something like that. Of course, we'll need to learn much more about Pokemon if that's ever to happen. I'm starting to think the Survey Corps work will help us in ways people aren't even aware of. Pascal! My poor back! It's screaming! Your back is screaming? I think you have a different problem than back pain. One moment. I've got a medicine that ought to be a great help. Whoops, too much poison. Oh no. It looks like we have Buck up. I always want to say back. It looks like we'll have Buck up on his feet again thanks to you and Krogang. Like back up on his feet. We have him back up on his feet. That would make sense. Ah. That's driving me apricorn. There are no nuts in the Pokemon world. Are there? There's some nut-based berries, I think. Huh. You know, from behind with that mask and that hairstyle and color. That looks actually pretty nice. Bang, 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 bang. You again. Nice to see you again, Miss Cervical. You got great timing as always. I will make the fields even bigger, see? but we don't have enough helpers to keep them watered. If you'd lend us one of your Pokemon that knows a water type move, we'd be mighty grateful. You know, it's too bad that Magikarp doesn't have a water type. Did they bring us a Pokemon that's got a water type move it can use? So, which would be the funniest? Psyduck, okay, solid. That would also be kind of funny floating around here. Psyduck, we have that as well. Oh, look, a Psyduck. Maybe a Psyduck. Or a Psyduck. No more Psyducks here. Floatzel is too easy. So, Psyduck or that little worm? What do you say? Barboach. I mean, it would float around, but that's it. A Psyduck just is always a sight to see, right? Also, imagine, please, Psyduck, water the plants. Oh, Doc. Just having headaches. Your Pokemon sure will be a big help in expanding the fields. Might as well get started. Wowee, your Pokemon's an irrigation sensation. Now I'm all pumped up. Sit back, old Miller's gonna make the fields bigger than ever. And I'm all done. That was some fine work. Any crops we plant here do great, and that's all thanks to you two. We'll keep your Pokemon here to help out with the field work a while longer. Just give it a holler if you want to swap in a different Pokemon or yours to do the watering. Also, looking at the time, soonish find someone to raid. Will be good. Ah yeah, that one. That was interesting. The Pokemon I thought he wants isn't even in this game. What a remarkable tale that was. The Pokemon it belonged to must have been a wee little thing. It was hiding behind some rocks when I found it, but with naught but its tail poking out. That's why it's a Pokémon. But it was a tail I'd give anything to see again. But I won't give that. Think you could catch a Pokemon, the Pokemon I'm talking about? Its tail was elegant and swirly like a spring. Come show it to me after you catch it and I'll give you a nice reward. So the thing I thought this was... I don't know what its English name is. Absolutely don't know. That little piggy jumping around on its spring. Yeah, I have no idea about the English name. Sorry. But that one is what I thought. So that's not in this game at all. So it's not it. It's one I wouldn't have thought about, to be honest. I think we're wrong here. Finding the right house is kind of strange in this. There we go. Wait, that Eevee never evolved, right? Huh. Why if it isn't one of the young ones from the Cervicor? Good thing you dropped by. I need some help with making friends with this Eevee. Think you could lend me a hand? Kanala, my granddaughter, brought the little guy home with her the other day, and I want us to be on good terms. That's probably the best pet you could have in regards to Pokemon. I think it's the most pet-usable Pokemon. After thinking long and hard, I decided the best way to win Eevee over is the old-fashioned way. Through tasty treats. So I'll be whipping up a special snack from my hometown. Some of the ingredients for it don't grow here in history, but I found a few local berries and things that'll make good enough substitute. 3 stalks of hearty grains, 2 hopo berries, and 1 raspberry is what I need. I'm counting on you. I don't know if we have those. No, we don't. Okay, it's a little bit earlier than usual, but I think this is fine. That's a good place to stop. So, saving. And yeah, as always, check out the links in the chat to my... What was the little blue bird called? Twitter. Sorry. And Instagram, where I post stuff and keep you updated whenever I upload a new video and stuff like that. As well as to my YouTube, where I upload a video twice a week. At least on Fridays and Sundays, sometimes even in between. So I also hope to see you over there and next time in the stream, which is tomorrow, with more Mango Mischief. Let's raid someone as well. Who are we raiding?
Maybe my Petter? Playing Pokémon?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Let's raid her. So until next time, bye-bye.